ओम शिवशक्ति समारंभां भास्कराचार्य मध्यमाम् अस्मत् श्रीनाथ पर्यन्तां वंदे गुरु परंपरां हरि ओम. Okay, so we'll start with the 13th chapter today. Sridhar, you and Priya can be students. Okay, first off. Om Rishiruvacha एतत् ते कथितं भूप देवी माहात्म्यम् उत्तमम् एवं प्रभावा सा देवी ययेदं धार्यते जगत्. ओम ऋषिरुवाच एतत् ते कथितं भूप देवी माहात्म्यम् उत्तमम् एवं प्रभावा सा देवी ययेदं धार्यते जगत्.
ओम ऋषिरुवाच एतत्ते कथितं भूप देवी माहात्म्यमुत्तमम् एवं प्रभावा सा देवी ययेदं धार्यते जगत्. Om. Yeah, go ahead. Only one or two?
No. Sorry. Ninga
Is it two times? Okay, two times. Om Rishiruvacha एतत्ते कथितं भूप देवी माहात्म्यमुत्तमम् एवं प्रभावा सा देवी ययेदं धार्यते जगत्.
ओम ऋषिरुवाच एतत्ते कथितं भूप देवी माहात्म्यमुत्तमम् एवं प्रभावा सा देवी ययेदं धार्यते जगत्. ओम ऋषिरुवाच एतत्ते कथितं भूप देवी माहात्म्यमुत्तमम् एवं प्रभावा सा देवी ययेदं धार्यते जगत्.
विद्या तथैव क्रियते भगवत् विष्णुमायया तया त्वमेष वैश्यश्च तथैवान्ये विवेकिनः. विद्या तथैव क्रियते भगवत् विष्णुमायया तया त्वमेष वैश्यश्च तथैवान्ये विवेकिनः.
विद्या तथैव क्रियते भगवत् विष्णुमायया तया त्वमेष वैश्यश्च तथैवान्ये विवेकिनः. विद्या तथैव क्रियते भगवत्. Can you tell me the tune one more time? I missed that tune.
विद्या तथैव क्रियते भगवत् विष्णुमायया.
विद्या तथैव क्रियते भगवत् विष्णुमायया तया त्वमेष वैश्यश्च तथैवान्ये विवेकिनः. विद्या तथैव क्रियते भगवत् विष्णुमायया तया त्वमेष वैश्यश्च तथैवान्ये विवेकिनः.
विद्या तथैव क्रियते भगवद् विष्णुमायया तया त्वमेष वैश्यश्च तथैवान्ये विवेकिनः. विद्या तथैव क्रियते भगवद् विष्णुमायया तया त्वमेष वैश्यश्च तथैवान्ये विवेकिनः.
मोह्यन्ते मोहिताश्चैव मोहमेष्यन्ति चापरे तामुपैहि महाराज शरणं परमेश्वरीम्. मोह्यन्ते मोहिताश्चैव मोहमेष्यन्ति चापरे तामुपैहि महाराज शरणं परमेश्वरीम्.
मोह्यन्ते मोहिताश्चैव मोहमेष्यन्ति चापरे तामुपैहि महाराज शरणं परमेश्वरीम्. मोह्यन्ते मोहिताश्चैव मोहमेष्यन्ति चापरे तामुपैहि महाराज शरणं परमेश्वरीम्.
मोह्यन्ते मोहिताश्चैव मोहमेष्यन्ति चापरे तामुपैहि महाराज शरणं परमेश्वरीम्. मोह्यन्ते मोहिताश्चैव मोहम् एष्यन्ति चापरे तामुपैहि महाराज शरणं परमेश्वरीम्.
आराधिता सैव नृणां भोग स्वर्गापवर्गदा. Swargapavargada, you can say it together. Markandeyo vacha iti thasya vachaha, put a ish on vachashrutva surataha, put a is suratas sa naradhipaha. Aradhita saiva nrinam bhoga swargapavargada Markandeyo vacha iti tasya vachashrutva suratas sa naradhipaha.
आराधिता सैव नृणां भोगस्वर्गापवर्गता मार्कण्डे उवाच इति तस्य वचः श्रुत्वा सुरतस्य नराधिपः आराधिता सैव नृणां भोगस्वर्गापवर्गता मार्कण्डे उवाच इति तस्य वचः श्रुत्वा सुरतस्य नराधिपः
आराधिता सैव नृणां भोगस्वर्गापवर्गदा मार्कण्डेयोवाच इति तस्य वचः श्रुत्वा सुरतस्य नराधिपः आराधिता सैव नृणां भोगस्वर्गापवर्गदा मार्कण्डेयोवाच इति तस्य वचः श्रुत्वा सुरतस्य नराधिपः
प्रणिपत्य महाभागं तमृषिं शंसित व्रतं निर्विण्णोति ममत्वेन राज्यापहरणेन च. प्रणिपत्य महाभागं तमृषिं शंसित व्रतं निर्विण्णोति ममत्वेन राज्यापहरणेन च.
प्रणिपत्य महाभागं तं ऋषिं शंसितभृतं निर्विण्णोति ममत्वेन राज्यापहरणेन च. प्रणिपत्य महाभागं तं ऋषिं शंसितभृतं निर्विण्णोति ममत्वेन राज्यापहरणेन च.
प्रणिपत्य महाभागं तं ऋषिं शंसितव्रतं निर्विण्णोति ममत्वेन राज्यापहरणेन च. प्रणिपत्य महाभागं तं ऋषिं शंसितव्रतं निर्विण्णोति ममत्वेन राज्यापहरणेन च.
जगाम सद्यस्तपसे सच वैश्यो महामुने संदर्शनार्थम अंभाया नदी पुलिन संस्थितः. जगाम सद्यस्तपसे सच वैश्यो महामुने संदर्शनार्थम अंभाया नदी पुलिन संस्थितः.
जगाम सद्यस्तपसे च वैश्यो महामुने संदर्शनार्थमंभाया नदी पुलिन संस्थितः. जगाम सद्यस्तपसे च वैश्यो महामुने संदर्शनार्थमंभाया नदी पुलिन संस्थितः.
जगाम सद्यस्तपसे सच वैश्यो महामुने संदर्शनार्थमंभाया नदी पुलिन संस्थितः. जगाम सद्यस्तपसे सच वैश्यो महामुने संदर्शनार्थमंभाया नदी पुलिन संस्थितः.
सच वैश्यस्तपस्तेपे देवी सूक्तं परं जपन् तौ तस्मिन् पुलिने देव्याः, पुट एक साउंड, देव्याः कृत्वा मूर्तिं महीमयीम्. सच वैश्यस्तपस्तेपे देवी सूक्तं परं जपन् तौ तस्मिन् पुलिने देव्याः कृत्वा मूर्तिं महीमयीम्.
सच वैश्यस्तपस्तेपे देवी सूक्तं परं जपन् तौ तस्मिन् पुलिने देव्याः कृत्वा मूर्तिं महीमयीम्. स च वैश्यस्तपस्तेपे देवी सूक्तं परं जपन् तौ तस्मिन् पुलिने देव्याः कृत्वा मूर्तिं महीमयीम्
स च वैश्यस्तपस्तेपे देवी सुक्तं परं जपन् तौ तस्मिन् पुलिने देव्याः कृत्वा मूर्तिं महीमयीम् स च वैश्यस्तपस्तेपे देवी सूक्तं परं जपन् तौ तस्मिन् पुलिने देव्याः कृत्वा मूर्तिं महीमयीम्
Arhanam chakratus tasyaha, put a F there, tasyah pushpa dhupagni tarpanaihi niraharau yataharau tan manaskau samahitau. अर्हणां चक्रतुस्तस्याः पुष्पधूपाग्नितर्पणैः निराहारौ यताहारौ तन्मनस्कौ समाहितौ.
अर्हणां तस्याः पुष्पधूपाग्नितर्पणैः निराहारौ यताहारौ तन्मनस्कौ समाहितौ अर्हणां चक्रतुस्तस्याः पुष्पधूपाग्नितर्पणैः निराहारौ यताहारौ तन्मनस्कौ समाहितौ
अर्हणां चक्रतुस्तस्याः पुष्पधूपाग्नितर्पणैः निराहारौ यताहारौ तन्मनस्कौ समाहितौ अर्हणां चक्रतुस्तस्याः पुष्पधूपाग्नितर्पणैः निराहारौ यताहारौ तन्मनस्कौ समाहितौ
ददतुस्तौ बलिं चैव निज गात्रा सृगुक्षितम् एवं समाराधयतोस् त्रिभिर्वर्षैर्यथात्मनोः. ददतुस्तौ बलिं चैव निज गात्रा सृगुक्षितम् एवं समाराधयतोस्त्रिभिर्वर्षैर्यथात्मनोः.
ददतुस्तौ बलिं चैव निजगात्रा सृगुक्षितम् एवं समाराधयतोस्त्रिभिर्वर्षैर्यथात्मनोः.
Sorry, the third line I wanted to finish off in this itself. Paritushta jagadhatri pratyaksham praha chandika. So just say, do those together. Yeah.
ददतुस्तौ बलिं चैव निजगात्रा सृगुक्षितम् एवं समाराधयतोस्त्रिभिर्वर्षैर्यथात्मनोः परितुष्टा जगद्धात्री प्रत्यक्षं प्राह चण्डिका ददतुस्तौ बलिं चैव निजगात्रा सृगुक्षितम् एवं समाराधयतोस्त्रिभिर्वर्षैर्यथात्मनोः परितुष्टा जगद्धात्री प्रत्यक्षं प्राह चण्डिका
ददतुस्तौ बलिं चैव निजगात्रा सृगुक्षितम् एवं समाराधयतोस्त्रिभिर्वर्षैर्यथात्मनोः परितुष्टा जगद्धात्री प्रत्यक्षं
Dadatustau.
என்ன தப்பு பண்ண?
நீங்க you finished and you have to go to dadatustau again, right? Did you say that second time or?
இல்ல பரிதுஷ்டா சொல்லிட்டு தானே போனோம்.
Okay, sorry, I got confused. Okay.
परितुष्टा जगद्धात्री प्रत्यक्षं प्राह चण्डिका ददतुस्तौ बलिं चैव निजगात्रा सृगुक्षितम् एवं समाराधयतोस्त्रिभिर्वर्षैर्यथात्मनोः परितुष्टा जगद्धात्री प्रत्यक्षं प्राह चण्डिका
देव्युवाच यत् प्रार्थ्यते त्वया भूप त्वया च कुलनन्दन मत्तस्तत् इत्तन्ता coming there मत्तस्तत् प्राप्यतां सर्वं परितुष्टा ददामि तत्. देव्योवाच यत् प्रार्थ्यते त्वया भूप त्वया च कुलनन्दन मत्तस्तत् प्राप्यतां सर्वं परितुष्टा ददामि तत्।
देव्युवाच यत् प्रार्थ्यते त्वया भूप त्वया च कुलनन्दन मत्तस्तत् प्राप्यतां सर्वं परितुष्टा ददामि तत्। देव्युवाच यत् प्रार्थ्यते त्वया भूप त्वया च कुलनन्दन मत्तस्तत् प्राप्यतां सर्वं परितुष्टा ददामि तत्।
देव्योवाच यत्प्रार्थ्यते त्वया भूप त्वया च कुलनन्दन मत्तस्तत्प्राप्यतां सर्वं परितुष्टा ददामि तत्। देव्योवाच यत्प्रार्थ्यते त्वया भूप त्वया च അങ്ങനെ சொல்லணும் यत्प्रार्थ्यते त्वया भूप त्वया च कुलनन्दन मत्तस्तत्प्राप्यतां सर्वं परितुष्टा ददामि तत्।
मार्कण्डेयो उवाच ततो वव्रे नृपो राज्यम् अविभ्रंश. So you can break it that im there, that will come halfway. Rajyam avibhramsh yenya janmani atraiva cha nijam rajyam hata shatru balam balat. Markandeyo vacha tato vavre nrupo rajyam abhibhramshyanya janmani atraiva cha nijam rajyam hata shatru balam balat.
मार्कण्डेय उवाच ततो वव्रे नृपो राज्यम् अभिभ्रंशन्य जन्मनि अत्रैव च निजं राज्यम् अथ शत्रु बलं बलात्। मार्कण्डेय उवाच ततो वव्रे नृपो राज्यम् अभिभ्रंशन्य जन्मनि अत्रैव च निजं राज्यम् अथ शत्रुबलं बलात्।
मार्कण्डेयोवाच ततो वव्रे नृपो राज्यम् अविभ्रंश्यन्यजन्मनि अत्रैव च निजं राज्यं हतशत्रुबलं बलात्। मार्कण्डेयोवाच ततो वव्रे नृपो राज्यम् अविभ्रंश्यन्यजन्मनि अत्रैव च निजं राज्यं हतशत्रुबलं बलात्।
सोपि वैश्यस् ततो ज्ञानं वव्रे निर्विण्ण मानसः ममेत्यहमिति प्राज्ञः पुट इस् प्राज्ञस् संग विच्युति कारकम्। सोपि वैश्यस्ततो ज्ञानं वव्रे निर्विण्ण मानसः ममेत्यहमिति प्राज्ञः संग विच्युति कारकम्।
सोपि वैश्यस्ततो ज्ञानं वव्रे निर्विण्णमानसः ममेत्यहमिति प्राज्ञः संगविच्युतिकारकम्। सोपि वैश्यस्ततो ज्ञानं वव्रे निर्विण्णमानसः ममेत्यहमिति प्राज्ञः संगविच्युतिकारकम्।
सोऽपि वैश्यस्ततो ज्ञानं वव्रे निर्विण्णमानसः ममेत्यहमिति प्राज्ञः संगविच्युतिकारकम्। सोऽपि वैश्यस्ततो ज्ञानं वव्रे निर्विण्णमानसः ममेत्यहमिति प्राज्ञः संगविच्युतिकारकम्।
देव्योवाच स्वल्पैरहोभिर्नृपते स्वं राज्यं प्राप्स्यते भवान् हत्वा रिपूनस्खलितं तव तत्र भविष्यति। देव्योवाच स्वल्पैरहोभिर्नृपते स्वं राज्यं प्राप्स्यते भवान् हत्वा रिपूनस्खलितं तव तत्र भविष्यति।
देव्युवाच स्वल्पैरहोभिर्नृपते स्वं नृपते स्वं राज्यं प्राप्स्यते भवान् हत्वा रिपूनस्खलितं तव तत्र भविष्यति देव्युवाच स्वल्पैरहोभिर्नृपते स्वं राज्यं प्राप्स्यते भवान् हत्वा रिपूनस्खलितं तव तत्र भविष्यति
देव
It's a short T at the end. Okay, remember that. Bhavishyati.
देव्योवाच स्वल्पैरहोभिर्नृपते स्वं राज्यं प्राप्स्यते भवान् हत्वा रिपूनस्खलितं तव तत्र भविष्यति देव्योवाच स्वल्पैरहोभिर्नृपते स्वं राज्यं प्राप्स्यते भवान् हत्वा रिपूनस्खलितं तव तत्र भविष्यति
Mritascha bhuyaha, put is bhuyas samprapya janma devat vivaswatah savarniko nama manur bhavan bhuvi bhavishyati. Mritascha bhuyas samprapya janma devat vivaswatah savarniko nama manur bhavan bhuvi bhavishyati.
मृतश्च भूयः सम्प्राप्य जन्मदेवात् विवस्वतः सावर्णिको नाम मनुर्भवान् भुवि भविष्यति मृतश्च भूयः सम्प्राप्य जन्मदेवात् विवस्वतः सावर्णिको नाम मनुर्भवान् भुवि भविष्यति
मृतश्च भूयः सम्प्राप्य जन्मदेवाद्विवस्वतः सावर्णिको नाम मनुर्भवान् भुवि भविष्यति मृतश्च भूयः सम्प्राप्य जन्मदेवाद्विवस्वतः सावर्णिको नाम मनुर्भवान् भुवि भविष्यति
वैश्यवर्य त्वया यश्च वरोस्मत्थोऽभिवाञ्छितः तं प्रयच्छामि संसिद्ध्यै तव ज्ञानं भविष्यति वैश्यवर्य त्वया यश्च वरोस्मत्थोऽभिवाञ्छितः तं प्रयच्छामि संसिद्ध्यै तव ज्ञानं भविष्यति
Rajesh, a quick question. இதெல்லாம் ஒரு லைனா தானே கொடுத்திருக்க உங்க புக்லயும்
ஆமாமா I'll explain a little முடிச்சிட்டு right now I'm just doing two so we can do it together but each of that is a separate line yes
okay
वैश्यवर्यत्वया यश्च वरोस्मत्थोऽभिवाञ्छितः तं प्रयच्छामि संसिद्ध्यै तव ज्ञानं भविष्यति वैश्यवर्यत्वया यश्च वरोस्मत्थोऽभिवाञ्छितः तं प्रयच्छामि संसिद्ध्यै तव ज्ञानं भविष्यति
वैश्यवर्यत्वया यश्च वरोस्मत्तोऽभिवाञ्छितः तं प्रयच्छामि संसिद्ध्यै तव ज्ञानं भविष्यति वैश्यवर्यत्वया यश्च वरोस्मत्तोऽभिवाञ्छितः तं प्रयच्छामि संसिद्ध्यै तव ज्ञानं भविष्यति
मार्कण्डेयोवाच इति दत्त्वा तयोर्देवी यथाभिलषितं वरम् मार्कण्डेयोवाच इति दत्त्वा तयोर्देवी यथाभिलषितं वरम्
मार्कण्डेयोवाच इति दत्त्वा तयोर्देवी यथापि लषितं वरम् मार्कण्डेयोवाच इति दत्त्वा तयोर्देवी यथापि लषितं वरम्
मार्कण्डेयोवाच इति दत्त्वा तयोर्देवी यथाभिलषितं वरम् मार्कण्डेयोवाच इति दत्त्वा तयोर्देवी यथाभिलषितं वरम्
ராஜேஷ் இது வந்து யதாஹான்னு நிறைய இடத்துல வந்து அந்த 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 யதாஹான்னு கொடுத்திருக்கு பேப்பர்ல
விசர்க இருக்காது அங்க you should not have a விசர்க
இங்கிலீஷ் சான்ஸ்கிரிட்ல விசர்கா கொடுத்திருக்கானேன்னு அத கொடுத்திருக்காளேன்னு
No, no,
சொல்றாரு.
இல்ல இருக்காது. It should be யதாக்கு அப்புறம் அந்த S மாதிரி இருக்கணும்.
ஓகே.
S மாதிரி letter should be there. Should be like
S மாதிரி இல்ல.
அபிலஷிதம்.
ரெண்டு
அது வந்து
டாட்
just
வச்சிருக்கு.
அது
ரெண்டு
கோலன்
dot
போட்டு ஒரு மேல ஒரு அந்த அது இருக்கு அப்பாஸ்ட்ரோஃபி மாதிரி இருக்கு.
இல்லையே,
ரெண்டு டாட் இருக்கு. யதாஹா சொல்லுவோம் இல்லையா? யதாஹா சொல்லுவோம் இல்லையா?
இல்ல இங்க அங்க இருக்காது. Priyan, so just check your script because I'm checking with Kumaresh, even he doesn't have it, and even the script I have online version. Yeah, it should not have it. It should have yatha kapram, the S letter should be there, and then bhilashitam should be there. So you kind of say it together, yatha bhilashitam varam.
Okay.
Visarga illa anga sure illa.
Tamil script la illa.
Yeah, so just check your, I don't know what you, how come you guys have it, but
இல்ல நான் என்ன சொல்றேன்னா I think it is not a visarga because it's a colon and or apostrophe மாதிரி மேல இருக்கு. So it shows your yes தான் அப்படிதான் depict பண்ணிருக்கான்னு தோன்றது எனக்கு.
okay,
It is
maybe
not a visarga.
yeah. So both at that baros mattobhi அந்த இடத்துலயும்
Correct.
it should have the same thing. Similarly,
Yes.
yatha bhilashitam also. Next one also babu vantar. Next line babu vantar. That also the S is coming. So
Yes.
maybe if you have some other, they're depicting it differently, just make a note of that then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Babu vantar hita sadyo bhaktya tabhyam abhishtuta evam devya varam labdva surataha. So that visarga has to be said because sha is coming later. Surataha kshatriyarshavaha. बभूवान्तर्हिता सद्यो भक्त्या ताभ्याम अभिष्ठुता एवं देव्या वरं लब्ध्वा सुरतः क्षत्रियर्षभः.
बभूवान्तर्हिता सद्यो भक्त्या ताभ्यामभिष्ठुता एवं देव्या वरं लब्ध्वा सुरतः क्षत्रियर्षभः.
Tabhyam im and abhishtuta. Abhishtuta is actually praising, not abhishtu. We say it, but it actually means praise. So tabhyam abhishtuta. Okay.
Oh, no, how did you say that?
You said tabhyam abhishtuta. You said right.
Yeah,
tabhyam abhishtuta or tabhyam abhishtuta. Saying it together, that's okay. But you were taking a small pause between tabhya and abhishtuta. So it sounded that way.
Yes,
abhishtuta is actually praising. It's a good thing. Sanskrit, not in Tamil, so it depends on which.
बभूवान्तर्हिता सद्यो भक्त्या ताभ्यामभिष्टुता एवं देव्या वरं लब्ध्वा सुरत क्षत्रियर्षभः.
इति दत्त्वा okay. बभूवान्तर्हिता सद्यो भक्त्या ताभ्यमभिष्टुता एवं देव्या वरं लब्ध्वा सुरतः क्षत्रियर्षभः. बभूवान्तर्हिता सद्यो भक्त्या ताभ्यमभिष्टुता
ताभ्याम. You said tabhyam. You said.
No, ताभ्याम. Okay. बभूवान्तर्हिता सद्यो भक्त्या ताभ्यामभिष्टुता एवं देव्या वरं लब्ध्वा सुरतः क्षत्रियर्षभः. क्षत्रियर्षभः. Okay.
सूर्या जन्म समासाध्य सावर्णिर भविता मनुः. The same thing repeats. सूर्या जन्म समासाद्य सावर्णिर भविता मनुः. सावर्णिर भविता मनुः. क्लीं ओम.
सूर्या जन्म समासाद्य सावर्णिर्भविता मनुः. सावर्णिर्भविता मनुः. क्लीं ओम. सूर्या जन्म समासाद्य सावर्णिर्भविता मनुः. सावर्णिर्भविता मनुः. क्लीं ओम. रागमे वराது.
सूर्या जन्म समासाद्य सावर्णिर्भविता मनुः. सावर्णिर्भविता मनुः. क्लीं ओम. सूर्या जन्म समासाद्य सावर्णिर्भविता मनुः. Savarnirbhavita Manuho Klim Om.
It's our fifth chapter. We started with Om, Kleem. We ended it with Kleem Om. And generally, when some of the scripts complete, the last word is repeated again for a second time to complete it. That's why the Savarnirbhavita Manuhu is coming again, right? Satya Santu Yajamanasya Kamaha Namo Devyai Mahadevyai Shivayai Satatam Namaha Namah Prakrityai Bhadrayai Niyatah Pranatasmatam Sanghaye Sayudhaye Saparivaraye Sarvatmikaye Shri Mahatripura Sundaryai Shri Vidhyaye Namaha.
Satya Santu Yajamanasya Kamaha Namo Devyai Mahadevyai Shivayai Satatam Namaha Namah Prakrite Bhadraye Niyatah Pranadasmatam Sanghaye Sayudhaye Saparivaraye Sarvatmikaye Shri Mahatripura Sundaryai Shri Vidhyaye Namaha.
Satya Santu Yajamanasya Kamaha Namo Devyai Mahadevyai Shivayai Satatam Namaha Namah Prakrityai Bhadrayai Niyatah Pranatasmatam Sanghaye Sayudhaye Saparivaraye Sarvatmikaye Shri Mahatripura Sundaryai Shri Vidyayai Namaha.
Completes the 700th verse, the previous verse. That's right, Shaptasati, right? 700. So in the next, in the Uttarangam is coming, and if you take a minute to just look at it, it is the same thing which we did in the Purvangam. It's the same thing. The only change, and we won't cover it today, but we can have a class after the Chandi Homam. The only change is if you look, go to your next page in the Anganyasam, in the last one after Astraya Pata, it is previously we said Bhurbhuvaswarom iti Digbandaha. We said the first time, if you remember. So Astraya Pata, you slap 2 times. Bhurbhuvaswarom Digbandaha is what direction is this, clockwise or anti-clockwise? I forget which direction. But anyway, you turn it from your right ear, you go, right? The Digbandaha. In the Digbimokaha is you go in the opposite direction. Okay, so you start in the front and you go from your left ear to your right ear. Digbimokaha. That's the thing. And similarly, that will also come if you keep scrolling down after the Navakshari when you do it, and then it will come Aim Hridaya Namaha Kleem Shirashe Swaha, all of that will come. Then Aim Kleem Aim Hreem Kleem Chamundaye Viche Astraya Pate, and then Bhurbhuvaswarom Dig Bimokaha, again opposite direction. So just remember that for now. We will do this after the Chandi Homam, because when you do it in the Chandi Homam, you have to remember that afterwards when you're doing it, it goes from left ear to the right ear. Okay, that's the only change. But majority of the other dhyanam and everything which comes Anganyasa is the same thing which came earlier also. Okay, so that completes this one. So we'll try to see how much we can cover in Siddha Kunchika today. So Radha Garu, you and Srilata Garu, you can be students. So let me just scroll up to the Siddha Kunchika.
Very long.
Yeah, it's a small one only. Okay. So I want to take some time in doing the Siddha Kunchika. So that's why I wanted to see if if you run out of time today, we can continue in the next class, right? So this is actually one of the most important prayer in the entire of Devi Mahatmyam, right? And this is normally chanted at the beginning, even before you start the Kavacham, right? You say the Siddha Kunchika Stotram. But the reason I wanted to keep it till the end is it's one of those things which is very sacred, right? So I don't want to just teach it right in the beginning when you are still learning and not comfortable with it, but rather keep it to the end. Because if you want to say one thing correctly, you want to say Siddha Kunchika Stotram correctly. So another, I kept it to the very end, right? So this Siddha Kunchika Stotram, Siddha means perfection, Stotram means prayer or song, however you want. Kunchika means something which is not hidden. So this is a secret, right? And now it is no longer hidden because it is now conveyed, right? So that's why it's called Siddha Kunchika Stotram. It is something which is supposed to be kept secret, but it's no longer hidden, right? And this Siddha Kunchika Stotram, the first word itself there when it starts is Shiva Vacha. So Shiva is telling this to Devi, to Parvati, right? So he's telling this to Devi. So this one, I'll try to explain the meaning very quickly as we go through each of these stanzas of this, because it's important that you understand the context of this and why this is important, right? So first one, Om Shiva Vacha. I'll say the 2 lines and then I'll tell the meaning and then we'll break it up. Shrunu Devi Pravakshyami Kunchika Stotramuttamam Yena Mantra Prabhavena Chandi Japa Shubho Bhavet. So here Shiva is saying, Shrunu Devi, O Parvati, listen to what I'm going to say. I'm going to tell this great prayer called Kunchika Stotram, and it says Chandi Japa Kunchika Stotram Uttam. It's a Uttamam, it's the highest of Stotram, right? And this mantra, when you prabhavena, when you recite this mantra and you say this mantra several times, Chandi Japa Shubho Bhavet, the Chandi Japam that you're going to be doing later on, all the Argalam, everything that you're going to be saying later on, that is amplified and it gets even more auspicious by saying this thing, right? So he first starts off by telling why this is important. So Shrunu Devi Pravakshyami Kunchika Stotram Uttamam Yena Mantra Prabhavena Chandi Japaha is that Putaish Japash Shubho Bhavet. Om Shiva Uvacha Shrunu Devi Pravakshyami Kunchika Stotram Uttamam Yena Mantra Prabhavena Chandi Japash Shubho Bhavet.
Om Shiva Uvacha Shrunu Devi Pravakshyami Kunjika Stotramuttamam Yena Mantra Prabhavena Chandi Japa Shubho Bhavet. Om Shiva Uvacha Shrunu Devi Pravakshyami Kunjika Stotramuttamam Yena Mantra Prabhavena Chandi Japa Shubho Bhavet.
Om Shiva Uvacha Shrunu Devi Pravakshyami Kunjika Stotram Uttamam Yena Mantra Prabhavena Chandi Japa Shubho Bhavet.
Radha Garu, that's first line, Devi Shorty.
Okay. Om Shiva Uvacha Shrunu Devi Pravashyami Kunjika Stotramuttamam Yena Mantra Prabhavena Chandi Japa Shubho Bhavet.
Vacham Nargala Stotram Keelakam na Rahasyakam na Suktam Napi Dhyanam cha na Nyaso na cha Varchanam. So he says, this is Shiva telling, there's no need to recite Kavacham. Na Kavacham, Argala Stotram, Keelakam, Rahasyam, all the things, Rahasyam we haven't learned, but which is going to come later. Nor the Suktam, Devi Suktam, or the Dhyanam, the Nyasam, everything you're doing, or even the worship. He says, all of this, not, he doesn't say it's not important. He says, even more than that, even if you don't do any of that, right? Just you have to recite Kunchika Stotram. That's how important it is. That even if you don't recite any of that, that's okay. But you should recite Kunchika Stotram. That's the importance of it. It's greater than reciting all of those things together, right? Na kavacham nargala stotram keelakam na rahasyakam na suktam napi dhyanam cha nanyaso na cha varchanam.
Na kavacham nargala stotram keelakam na rahasyakam na suktam napi dhyanam cha nanyaso na cha varchanam. Na kavacham nargala stotram keelakam na rahasyakam na suktam napi dhyanam cha nanyaso na cha varchanam.
Na kavacham nargala stotram keelakam na rahasyakam na suktam napi dhyanam cha nanyaso na cha varchanam. Na kavacham nargala stotram keelakam na rahasyakam na suktam napi dhyanam cha nanyaso na cha varchanam.
Rajesh,
Yeah.
Keelakam na Rakasyama na Rahasyaham.
Rahasyakam.
Rakasyaham. So Na rakasyam, not rakasyakam, right?
No, na means here is no need of. So no need of. So na kavacham, no need of kavacham.
Na rakasyam, not narahasyakam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Na rahasyakam adu. Rahasyakam.
Okay.
Kunchika patha matrena durga patha phalam labet ati guhya taram devi devanamapi durlabham. So he says that, like we said earlier, right? By just, and he's the actual Kunchika Stotram has not come yet. It's going to come later. So he says this chanting this Kunchika Stotram several times is as effective or even better than the chanting the entire Devi Mahatmyam. It doesn't mean you don't chant Devi Mahatmyam. It just says this alone is so powerful, right? Of course, you chant it, then you chant Devi Mahatmyam also, it's absolutely required. But if you have like 2 minutes left, then what do you chant? You chant Kunchika Stotram. That's what it means, right? So just chanting this is as powerful as chanting the entire Devi Mahatmyam. And he says, Devanam api durlabha. He says, this is ati guhya. Guhya means gupt. The root word is gupt, is like secret. So this is such a secret that even the devas don't know about it, right? That's why it is like, that's why the first I said the Siddha Kunchika, the word comes because now it is no longer a secret because I'm telling it to you. So now I'm going to tell it to you, and then it's going to get spread through Markandeya and everybody else. So it's no longer going to be a secret. But right now, when I'm telling it to you, it's such a secret that even the devas don't know the importance of the Kunchika Stotram here. Kunchika patha matrena durga patha phalam labhet ati guhyataram devi devanamapi durlabham.
Kunjika patha matrena durga patha phalam labhet ati guhyataram devi devanamapi durlabham. Kunjika patha matrena durga patha phalam labhet ati guhyataram devi devanamapi durlabham.
Kunjika pata matrena durga pata phalam labhet ati guhyataram devi deva namapi durlabham. Kunjika pata matrena durga pata phalam labhet ati guhyataram devi nama deva namapi durlabham.
Gopaniyam prayatnena swayo niriva parvati maranam mohanam vashyam stambanoch chata nadikam patha matrena samsiddhyet kunchika stotram uttamam. She says, you try, oh Devi, you try to keep this as a secret. She was saying, you try as much as possible to keep this as a secret, because the reason is it's so powerful. He says that by constantly chanting this Kunchika, so everything, right? You know, like it has to kind of, you have to say it 10,000, 100,000 times, right? So by doing such things, you can even make things motionless. You'll have so much power that you can even stop things, and anybody who is coming to destroy you, or any desire you have, or slavery, or various aspects, he says, anything that you have, you can actually completely control it if you reach that level of practice and dedication with this. So he says, because of which it has to be kept secret, because anything that goes into the wrong hands, it could be also used in a wrong way, right? He says, so he says you keep it a secret here. Gopaniyam prayatnena swayo niriva parvati maranam mohanam vashyam stambhanochatanadikam pathamatrena samsiddhyet kunchika stotramuttamam.
Gopaniyam prayatnena swayo niriva parvati maranam mohanam vashyam stambhanochatanadikam pathamatrena samsiddhyet kunjika stotramuttamam. Gopaniyam prayatnena swayo niriva parvati maranam mohanam vashyam stambhanochatanadikam pathamatrena samsiddhet kunjika stotramuttamam.
Gopaniyam prayatnena swayo niriva parvati maranam mohanam vashyam stambhanochatanadikam phata matrena samsiddhyet kunjika stotramuttamam.
I'll go to the first line. Parvati is a short T at the end.
Okay. Gopaniyam prayatnena swayo niriva parvati maranam mohanam vashyam स्तम्भनोच्चाटनादिकं पाठमात्रेण संसिद्ध्येत् कुञ्जिकास्तोत्रमुत्तमम्.
Okay. Next, the actual core, the bija mantram is coming, and then some more prayers are coming after that as well, right? So, so this one, I'm just trying. I think most of these words you already know. Chamundaye, Viche, and all is coming. The last is Jwala, Ham, Sam, Lam, Ksham, Phat, Swaha. Okay. Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundaye Viche. Om Glaum Hum Klim Jum Sah Jwalaya Jwalaya Jwala Jwala Prajwala Prajwala Aim Hrim Klim Chamundaye Viche Jwala Ham Sam Lam Ksham Phat Swaha.
Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundaye Viche. Om Glaum Hum Klim Jum Saha Jwalaya Jwalaya Jwala Jwala Prajwala Prajwala Aim Hrim Klim Chamundaye Viche Jwala Ham Sam Lam Ksham Phat Swaha. Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundaye Viche. Om Glaum Hum Klim Jum Saha Jwalaya Jwalaya Jwala Jwala Prajwala Prajwala Aim Hrim Klim Chamundaye Viche Jwala Ham Sam Lam Ksham Phat Swaha.
The second line, Hum. I think you said Hum or something.
Okay, yeah, Hum.
Hum.
Yeah. Hum. Yeah. Thank you, Rajesh.
Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundaye Viche. Om Glaum Hum Klim Jum Saha Jwalaya Jwalaya Jwala Jwala Prajwala Prajwala Aim Hrim Klim Chamundaye Viche Jwala Ham Sam Lam Ksham Phat Swaha. Om
That one is Pa, not Fa. It is the emphasis Pa, Phat Swaha.
Okay. Om Aim Hrim Klim Chamundaye Viche. Om Glaum Hum Klim Jum Saha Jwalaya Jwalaya Jwala Jwala Prajwala Prajwala Aim Hrim Klim Chamundaye Viche Jwala Ham Sam Lam Ksham Phat Swaha.
Anybody has any questions? You're clear how to say this, right? Because this is the most important part of it. So, okay. Namaste Rudra Rupinye. Namaste Madhu Mardini. Namah Namaha. Put ich sound. Namah Kaitaba Harinye. Namaste Mahishardini. So here kind of the Namaha, the salutation. So you're kind of, that is a core Bija mantram that is coming, and then you're kind of following it up with other things, saying Namaste Rudra Rupinye, the ferocious form of you, of Devi, right? Namaste to you. Madhu Mardini, the one who killed Madhu Kaitabas, Madhu who killed that. And then Kaitaba Harinye, one who destroyed the Kaitaba. And then Namaste Mahishardini, one who got rid of Mahishasura also. So Namaste to that various forms of yours. Namaste Rudra Rupinye, Namaste Madhumardini, Namah Kaitaba Harinye, Namaste Mahishardini.
Namaste Rudra Rupinye, Namaste Madhumardini, Namah Kaitaba-harinye, Namaste Mahishardini. Namaste Rudra Rupinye, Namaste Madhumardini, Namah Kaitaba-harinye, Namaste Mahishardini.
Namaste Rudra Rupinyai, Namaste Madhumardini, Namah Kaitaba-harinyai, Namaste Mahishardini. Namaste Rudra Rupinyai, Namaste Madhumardini, Namah Kaitaba-harinyai, Namaste Mahishardini.
Namaste Shumbha Hantrecha Nishumbhasura Ghatini Jagratam hi Mahadevi short e Japam Siddham Kurushwame. So again, Namaste Shumbha Hantre, one who got rid of Shumbha, Nishumbhasura, one who got rid of Nishumbha, and then it says Japam Siddham Kurushwame. So you're also saying, oh Devi, which I'm praying in all of this, oh great goddess, give me the expertise, right? Japam Siddhama. For me to say this Japam, to attain Siddhi with saying this Japam, I need the right expertise, right? To be able to say it correctly unto this. So he says, please this is your, of course, we chanting it. Please give me the expertise to be able to chant it properly as well. So that particular thing, yeah. So anyway, so this is as you are praying it, right? You are saying, I also need expertise to chant it. Namaste Shumbha Hantre cha Nishumbhasura Ghatini Jagratam hi Mahadevi Japam Siddham Kurushwame.
Namaste Shumbha Hantretya Nishumbha Suragatini Jagratam hi Mahadevi Japam Siddham Kurushvame. Namaste Shumbha Hantretya Nishumbha Suragatini Jagratam hi Mahadevi Japam Siddham Kurushvame.
Namaste Shumbhantre cha Nishumbhasuraghatini Jagratam hi Mahadevi Japam Siddham Kurushvame. Namaste Shumbhantre cha Nishumbhasuraghatini Jagratam hi Mahadevi Japam Siddham Kurushvame.
Aimkari Srishti Rupayai Hrimkari Pratipalika Klimkari Kama Rupinye Bhija Rupe Namostute. So he says, the Bhija Rupe Namostute, you who exists in each of the Bhija mantras, in each of the words, each of the aksharam, you are existing in that form. And then the Aim Hrim Klim, right, that we say. So Aim Kari Srishti Rupaye. So he says, in the chant Aim, you are creating Srishti Rupa, you are in the form of a creator. So when I use the word I'm referring to you in the form of a creator. And then Hrim Kari Pratipalika, Hrim, when I'm using the word Hrim, when I'm saying the letter, you are Palika, you are taking care of people, you are taking care of everybody, you are in that form of yours who takes care of everyone. And then by the chant of Klim, Kama Rupinye, in the form of desire or passion, you are in that form. So each of that letter, Aim, Hrim, and Klim, you're saying, it is referring to one form of the Devi who is doing a particular activity or in the form of one form of the Devi. That's the root word there. Aimkari Srishti Rupayai Hrimkari Pratipalika Klimkari Kama Rupinye Bija Rupe Namostute.
Aimkari Srushti Rupaye Hrinkari Pratipalika Klinkari Kama Rupinye Bija Rupe Namostute. Ainkari Srushti Rupaye Hrinkari Pratipalika Klinkari Kama Rupinye Bija Rupe Namostute.
Ainkari Srishti Rupayai Hrinkari Pratipalika Klinkari Kama Rupinyai Bija Rupe Namostute. Ainkari Srishti Rupayai Hrinkari Pratipalika Klinkari Kama Rupinyai Bija Rupe Namostute.
So the mantra Aim Hrim Klim Chamundaye Viche. So we saw Aim Hrim Klim, we saw now. Now in the Chamundaye, it's two words in there, Chamunda and then I. Okay, so the Chamunda, the next line, sorry. Chamunda Chanda Ghati Cha Yeikari Varadayini Viche Chabhayada Nityam Namaste Mantra Rupini. So he says now the Chamunda, right? The Chamunda is one who's Chamunda Chandagati, one who's killed Chamunda. And then with the Yaikari and the I in the Chamunda Yai, we say, right? The I, he says, by chanting that letter I, you give us boons. That's why Varadayini, right? You give us boons when I say that letter I. And then by chanting Viche, when I'm saying the Viche, you give me Nityam. Every day, you give me protection. So that's why we're saying each of those things, letters which are there in that Aim, Hrim, Klim, Chamundaye, Viche, we're saying in one, you are form of the creator, in one, you are protecting us, who takes care of everybody, the one who gives, whatever you desire and whatever the passion, everything. Then, oh, killer of Chamunda or destroyer of Chamunda, by saying I, you are getting boons. By saying Viche, you grant protection every day. So that's that Aim, Hrim, Klim, Chamundaye, Viche, root meaning. And yeah, so Namaste Mantra Rupini. And he says, by forming all these letters together, the mantra which is created, you are in that form. You are that form of that mantra itself, right? That's what he says. That's how the entire Devi's form is condensed into that one mantra, which is strung by stitching the various letters or words, aksharams together here. Chamunda Chanda Ghati Cha Yaikari Varadahini Vicche Cha Bhayada Nityam Namaste Mantra Rupini. Short E at there.
Chamunda Chanda Gati Cha Yaikari Varadayini Vicche Cha Bhayada Nityam Namaste Mantra Rupini. Chamunda Chanda Ghati Cha Yaikari Varadayini Vicche Cha Bhayada Nityam Namaste Mantra Rupini.
Chamunda Chanda Ghati Cha Ekari Varadayini Vicche Cha Bhayada Nityam Namaste Mantra Rupini. Chamunda Chanda Ghati Cha Ekari Varadayini Vicche Cha Bhayada Nityam Namaste Mantra Rupini.
ராஜேஷ் அது எல்லாத்தையுமே லாங் இதா இருக்கு. காதி
Gati Yaikari, but ஆமா அதுல எல்லாம் லாங்கி தான்.
மந்திர
Mantra Rupini is a shorty.
மந்திர ரூபினிலயும் லாங் தான் இருக்கு.
இல்லையே Mantra Rupini is a shorty.
ஓகே இங்க வந்து ஓகே
Mantra Rupini will be a shorty only.
கேபிட்டல் என்ஐ போட்டுட்டு இங்கிலீஷ் உள்ளது, தமிழ்ல வந்து நீ இந்த இது போட்டு
லாங்கா ஷார்ட் ஒன்லி, ஷார்ட் தான் இருக்கு. ஐ ரிமெம்பர் இட் ஷார்ட் ஒன்லி.
ஷார்ட் ஒன்லி ரைட். இல்ல நீ ஸ்பெசிஃபிக்கா சொன்னதனால கேக்குறேன்.
ஆமா ஷார்ட். Okay, we'll stop it here because the rest of it I want to take time to. Next is also a lot of the emphasis letters are coming, so we'll probably need 30 more minutes, right? I want to complete this 9 10 11 12 I think 13 14 maybe, and then just for whoever is going to come to the homam, I want to just spend 5 minutes on how to chant for the homam, right? That way you are comfortable there if you're not used to it. So Adal, we'll probably have to do Sunday evening if everybody is available. Okay, yeah, Sunday evening, maybe 5 6 o'clock or something, because I know the Covil also has function on Sunday, so once we come back we can probably do it at like 6 o'clock or something.
Are you coming, Rajesh Garu, on Sunday to Rolling Meadows?
No, I'm going to the Grace Lake temple.
Okay. Every temple has something.
Rajesh, question. இது தவிர குஞ்சிகா சோத்திரம்னு ஒண்ணு இருக்கா?
என்னது?
இது வந்து நீங்க சித்த குஞ்சிகா நெல் குஞ்சிகா சோத்திரம்னு தனியா ஒண்ணு இருக்கா?
That's the same thing. Kunchika Stotram, Siddha Kunchika. I don't know of anything separately called Kunchika Stotram. Siddha Kunchika Stotram, or sometimes it's also referred to as Kunchika Stotram.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rajesh Garu, can't we continue now for another 30 minutes?
Unfortunately, I have to go to another place right now, else I would have continued. So, sorry, no, I was hoping, originally I was thinking we'll finish it off today, but then unfortunately I have to go.
Rajesh, and the homam on the 30th and the 4th of clear program details.
I'll send it right now after this.
Yeah. Thank you, Rajesh. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, Radha Garu, but hopefully you can come on Sunday, else I'll send you the recording.
I can't come, Rajesh, but I'll listen to it.
Listen to the recording, yeah.
But I'll be coming for the Chandi Homam, hopefully 4th. Join.
Sure. Okay.
Me too, Rajesh Garu. This Sunday we have Rolling Meadows Baba Temple Devi Mahatmyam Parayanam. Right?
I know. I saw that, but yeah.
I'm going there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I'll come to the temple on Sunday. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rajesh.
Thank you. Bye.